Hi, this is Will, and this is my video on how to secure tarp ends. Basically, I come up with this way to keep tarp ends from ripping out. A lot of folks have tarps, and when they try to secure them on the ends, a lot of times the one grommet that's on the end will rip out. So what I've done is showing you a way that you can fix your tarp ends so that they'll never rip out on you. I've taken this survival tarp here, and I do it to all my tarps to show you a way that you can do this to secure them in so that they won't rip out on you. Because this tarp didn't have extra eyelets on the side, I added these eyelets here. What I did was I put Gorilla Tape on there. Don't use duct tape, use Gorilla Tape. Then I did a fastener kit, a Bosch $6 fastener kit, and put my own eyelets on. And I put them 10 inches from the center one, which is right here. I put these extra grommets in, and what that does, it creates a 3-point pull on the end of your tarp, so that when you pull on it, it's pulling all 3 points so that you won't rip out one center point. Now you can use a carabiner like I did here, or you can just stake it down with a stake through the middle of these two lines. It's basically one piece of line. I'll show you here in a second. And it secures it more securely. And in high winds, heavy snow, or heavy rain, this is going to secure it. So let me show you how I put this together. Okay, so basically you take your 550 cord and you start at this end. You just I tie a bowline knit. Then you take the line and you'll run it up underneath the very end eyelet that you have, grommet. You come through it and then make yourself a loop on both sides right here. You use one piece of cord. So you make one loop there, then you come through the side here, make a second loop like this, so that they both overcross on each other. So you just got to pull them down so that you get an even number. Then you come over here and cut your cord to the right side, and then you tie another bowline in that one. So what you've created is a pull point in the center, which then pulls in 3 different points. Works really effective. Won't pull out in snow, wind, rain. You know, it's real good. The second tip I'd like to give you is one on securing ridgeline. Those of you who don't know what ridgeline is, I'm sure most everybody does. But those that don't, that aren't campers or whatever, ridgeline is like your mom's clothesline. And when you secure it down the middle of the tarp, you're making like almost like a roof on a house or a teepee, or like a pup tent. So people will tell you, oh, you can tie a knot or whatever. Well, a lot of times what we just do is we take a stick that's in the area, we run the line through it, and we secure it by pulling down it. The stick pulls tight. I've come up with another way of doing it, and that's by using a chem light. The reason I use chem lights on the end of the pup tent, or as you want to call it, the tarp at the top, is that while using that to secure, you can still adjust your ridge line. It works really well. It's starting to rain right now, so I'm going to hurry up on this. But the initial night when you first get into camp, by having these chem lights on each end instead of sticks, you light your way to your tarp so that anyone has to go do their business. Both ends of the tarp is illuminated, and you can find your way back without tripping or hitting your head. Now, these only last for 8 hours, and they eventually will take and wear out. But you can leave them in there even when they're deleted or they're no longer glowing, and they still work as a stick. If you want to replace them, you can, but of course, that's a waste of a lot of chem lights. But I use them there first night, the initial night out camping, and that way, each end of it is lit, and so you know where your tarp is at. Just another tip and a suggestion, and a way to secure your tarp ends. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.